This one stock is about to skyrocket. You're not going to believe the ticker I'm going to say. I'm not going to hold you hostage here. It's ticker symbol CSCO. That's Cisco. The same stock that had the massive run in the early internet bubble. I'm going to say the B word. This company is back and the revenue is up almost 10% year over year. And notably, product orders up as well, about 10%. AI connectivity products making a big segment of that product order category. So that's big to have this company be essentially reinvented as an AI connectivity company. These GPUs need to be connected, server racks need to be connected. Everything that Cisco's been developing for the last 2-3 decades is all being used at maximum scale right now. So the company is Cisco, and I think it's a solid bet on AI without having to bet on some pie-in-the-sky unicorn. This is not financial advice. Let's jump in.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
All right, so this is the revenue, $15 billion, up 8% year over year. And the earnings per share, we can look at the result. I mean, it was an absolute rocket beat. So interestingly, some profit taking or whatever you want to call it today, but I think this might have gone sideways if not for the market going down like crazy today. So this is the drop in the market. I know it looks tiny on this scale, but when you zoom in, we just gave back a full week. Or more, depending on how you measure it. So to have Cisco holding up so well is definitely significant. Earnings, of course, just yesterday. So you have this close to risk off of, right, where we are right now, 77 and change. And I think it's pretty strong considering this company, has been around for 30 years at this point. I mean, even the 20-year chart, you can't even go back to the internet bubble 99-2000 times. So I wasn't really, focused on stocks then, obviously, but I do know a little bit of the story. And to have this company be participating in what some people call the new AI bubble as well is pretty powerful. So let's jump into a little bit. I mean, before we jump into what these do, look at these other companies. ServiceNow selling off. Salesforce, not doing so hot. They'd be the worst software name of all recently. Duolingo getting wrecked. Maybe that was expected even though they tried to talk about AI. Still, it's not a super compelling offer for what is essentially a language translation company, which a lot of AI does anyway. I know it's a learning company. People do it more for fun than for necessarily career advancement, but still, scary moves for some of these software names. So to have Cisco holding up so well, it just shows that these connectivities, these AI connectivity, LITE and then LUMN, selling off recently, but big moves. Coherent, a big one as well, with strong earnings. This day just threw a wrench in everything, but this is a really strong move. And again, strong strength today, despite the market selling off. So these are the AI related orders, over $1 billion this quarter. And these are the orders in the AI infrastructure and networking. So big increase, as well as some buybacks and dividends. So we'll see what happens, but they're definitely in a refresh. And as a lot of companies talk about doing AI, they, I think, are actually positioned to participate in the AI build out, even if they're not making AI agents or, being the enterprise AI consulting company. They don't have to bet on that. They can just bet on all this CapEx is going into data centers, and they've been the company of choice for decades. So there are risks, Sure, security revenues down a little bit. There was actually a massive security breach today that Anthropic identified using. Anthropic is this Claude LLM. It is the valuation of about, I don't know, 2 or 100 billion maybe, compared to OpenAI's 500 billion. So it's a massive company. I don't know why ChatGPT is trying to personalize this to me, but here's the deal. Cisco definitely seems like a strong idea, despite it sounding like an old sounding name. And these revenue numbers are very legitimate. So it's a massive company, of course, and I don't know how legitimate some of these NVIDIA partnerships are. Of course, every big company is going to partner with NVIDIA. At some point, it gets kind of exhausting, even just putting all the pieces together. But I do know that NVIDIA needs security. And as long as Cisco is somewhat positioned in the NVIDIA sphere and the OpenAI sphere, they're definitely going to have some growth. So edge computing is also a big deal. It sounds like a buzzword, but it's really important for security. So a lot of these big enterprises don't want to send their data to Google Cloud, to Amazon Web Services, to Oracle, right? They want it on their own premises. That's why IBM is also experiencing significant growth this quarter. The earnings reaction was a little bit messy, but big move up once that got straightened out. And a lot of this is because there's a lot of growth. The earnings per share actually beat in on-premises deployment for IBM, which seems like something out of 20, 30 years ago, which it was, and then we moved to the cloud. But with a lot of AI applications, there's a lot of sensitive consumer data, and sometimes these customer data can be other big companies or law firms or healthcare companies. So security is a big deal, and it seems like Cisco is leading in that category as well with this edge computing, which is a buzzword, but it has a purpose. So it's real. So that's the idea, CSCO. If you like these ideas, hit that like button. If you want a free course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. And if you want one-on-one help, head over to stockscommunity.com. I'll see you in the next one.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.